Thank you, Prime Minister. Sam Lister, Daily Express. This has been described by some as a test of your leadership. Are you planning to have a vote on this deal? And if so, how tough are you prepared to be on Boris Johnson and members of the ERG if they decide to oppose it? And I wonder if I could just ask President von der Leyen a question. Can you explain to us why Rishi Sunak's been able to negotiate these concessions when his three predecessors were unable to? Thank you.
So yes, Parliament will have a vote at the appropriate time and that vote will be respected. But as I said earlier, I think it's important that we give everyone the time and the space they need to consider the detail of the framework that we've announced today, because it is comprehensive in nature and that will take time for people to digest. But ultimately, this isn't necessarily about me, it's not about politicians, it's about the people in Northern Ireland. It's about what's best for them. It's about those families, those businesses, and what this framework, what this agreement will do to improve their lives. And I believe that the changes that we have made, the breakthroughs that we have been able to put forward together, will make an enormous difference. We can now say that goods will flow freely, smoothly across the UK internal market, that we've protected Northern Ireland's place in our union, that we've safeguarded sovereignty for Northern Ireland's people. Those are all significant achievements, and that's what we should focus on. And I think all of us know about the stability that is required in Northern Ireland, the delicate balance of the Belfast Good Friday Agreement and how important that is. Today's framework means that that balance is restored, and that's why I think this is a very significant step forward. It marks a turning point for the people of Northern Ireland today, and I very much hope as a result of this they can look forward to a better future.
I think it is very important to take note of the fact that the two of us, when we met for the very first time, we agreed that, if you look at the huge challenges we are facing together, whether it is the atrocious Russian war in Ukraine or the fight against climate change, we have so much in common. We're fighting for the same values. We're standing on the same side, shoulder by shoulder. And we want the best solution for the people of Northern Ireland in the situation that we have right now. So there was a very constructive attitude from the very beginning to solve problems, to find solutions, practical solutions for everyday life of the people and businesses in Northern Ireland. That's what we've done. And we've jointly developed the solutions. It needed a lot of goodwill and knowledge, and we have jointly agreed on that now. So I'm very happy about the agreement that we found with the Windsor framework.
Right, and lastly, have we got Le Soir?
Chloé Goodenough for the Belgian newspaper Le Soir. Would you say that the trust is back between the UK and the EU? And would you say that this deal would help the UK to participate again to Horizon, the research program?
Do you want to start?
Yes, this Windsor framework is good news for scientists and researchers in the European Union and in the UK. Because, of course, the moment we have finished this agreement, so it's an agreement in principle, the moment it's implemented, I am happy to start immediately, right now, the work on an association agreement, which is the precondition to join Horizon Europe. So good news for all those who are working in research and science.
I think I'd also just add to that, there's a range of different areas that we can cooperate productively on, and the President and I started that work when we first met. But if you look at how we've responded to the situation in Ukraine, that's required very close coordination on things like sanctions policy, which the President has led, and we work very closely together on that. Also energy security more broadly, given the interconnected nature of our energy markets. Climate change is another area, and indeed illegal migration. These are all the types of things that we can continue to make good progress on working together to the benefit of all of our communities that we represent. And I look forward to doing that with President von der Leyen as well. Good. Thank you very much for your time.